In the unforgiving Alaskan wilderness, four friends embark on an epic quest to build a remote cabin, leaving behind the comforts of home to forge their destiny in the heart of the last frontier. Here in this remote land where spirits of the wilderness whisper in the winds, they will face trials as ancient as the mountains themselves. Follow their journey where friendship, determination, and the nature around them will shape a legacy. This is the story of a remote Alaskan cabin. One cabin to rule them all.
Get out of my ear. It's fun.
What?
Just had a mosquito in my ear. Old buzz, here I go for the brain.
What brain?
Big blood.
Hmm?
It's going for the big supply.
This mosquito has an education.
Ambitions.
Schooled in the fine arts.
Higher ambitions.
He has no mere subcutaneous mosquito.
Intrabraneous.
He has an encephalophile.
That would be intracranial. Stupid face.
After completing the walls and roof, our next challenge was constructing the door. While it may be on the shorter side, it turned out to be a good thing. Due to the extensive plank milling required for the floor, we found ourselves running low on chainsaw oil. Without more oil, I couldn't have built a taller door anyways. These are all the extra planks that we have from the floor. We ran out of bar and chain oil though. We have a little bit left, but we're gonna use that to clear some of the birch around here. But I'm gonna try and make a French door out of these. So we'll see. Now, anyone with an understanding of physics can tell you why this won't work. We had two of these heavy-duty hinges from last year, which for time's sake, I had hoped would work. Also, I had no idea where to start if I had to build them from wood. So here's the situation. I made the door. It's too heavy for the hinges that we bought. The door is made just like Dick Prenneke, and so I figured we might as well try and make the hinges like him too. In 1968, at the age of 51, Dick Prenneke filmed and documented his journey of building a remote cabin on Twin Lakes, Alaska. For the next 30 years, he lived there alone, and his incredible cabin build and simple lifestyle has inspired a multitude of people, far more than he might have imagined. To start this, I found some upturned trees which I harvested the roots of. Those were the only things I saw that resembled a curved hinge. I didn't have a good ripping saw either, but the chainsaw worked well. I just had to be careful. The large wood file and spoon carving gouge also proved to be very handy once I figured out how to use them. Oh, there we go. It's going to be really hard to get this so they both swing level. Good rock. Yeah. Try opening it. Josh.
I do not know about that. See if it holds. Nope. No. But then we'd have to move, if we did build one, we'd have to move this
I'm
out.
gonna have to just put another one of these somewhere
What are you gonna fit?
I don't know where. On the bottom, somehow.
Well, it'd be best if you had one here and one here.
Yeah, I know, but I couldn't fit in between there. This went to the gap here, so I would have nailed through.
Now, I figured I would have needed 2 hinges per door section anyways, but there was a lazy part of me that hoped one would be strong enough. However, the process of cabin construction has an uncanny knack for dispelling such laziness.
Okay, let's hope she works.
Just in time, man.
Yeah. Okay, so keep holding it. Dang, can you hold that for 2 seconds?
Yeah.
The young Joshua fights the bane of his existence. Door hinges. It has been 3 days, not counting the days he spent staring at the door. Yet he tries again, but was his cut too long? Ah,
Yes. 2 more seconds.
Mr. Dash, could you give us a weather report on the mosquitoes?
Well, Cody, it would appear they are out. And plentiful.
Ah,
They're actually not as aggressive as normal, though, which is nice. If you check out the screen here, you can get a nice accounting of approximately how many there are per square foot. I would say 7 per square foot.
thank you. Mosquito weather with Dash. Back to the door hinge.
Okay, what do you want? It's gotta...
He now attempts to place the pig inside the hinge. Speaking is not my forte. Ah, the great hammer of Amun Ra. Now the moment of truth.
Does it work?
You try it out.
Like a bank vault, baby. Too slow.
Alright.
Oh.
Josh, it has taken you multiple days to get this door right. How do you feel right now?
Let me tell you, I think the team did good. I want to thank my coach. Yeah, everyone played really well. Let's see what we can do next season. Thanks, guys.
Day 15. Skeeters are pretty bad today. Dash and I kept working on the toilet. We've got the toilet seat on, but the wall's not built. Josh, actually, surprisingly, after a very, very long time, finished the door. And it looks great. And Cody started getting the framing of the kitchen done. So tomorrow, hopefully, we'll have the toilet done, and then just keep going from there.
What's your favorite barbecue meat?
Brisket.
I like burnt ends.
Now, with 4 dudes on a diet mainly consisting of rice and beans, our next essential task was an outhouse. Dash dug a central hole about 5 feet deep with 4 smaller post holes at each corner.
Poop house. As you can see, Josh was involved here.
No.
I'm kidding. We ran out of half planks, so we don't have enough to do them all the way around. So we're going to stack the horizontal logs, sort of like the log cabin style, but without the notching. little bit easier, slightly less sturdy. And then we've got little bracers here. We're going to put bracers on the side that our planks are going to go across for the toilet seat. So
Excellent.
soon enough, our toilet seat will be right up here. Today we are installing a toilet. It's as easy as 1, 2, 3, 4. The purpose of this toilet is not to keep the mosquitoes completely away, for that is futile. The purpose is merely to give you a better seating position so that you can properly balance and fend them off.
This isn't the normal position. This isn't a normal toilet. It's for big folk.
Giants built this.
It is the extendo seat.
All 4 corners are done. We're going to set it up and then put the running joist in. Good dog. Alright, got all the timber framing done on the corners. Got the post laid out and marked. Next I'm going to take the chainsaw and cut the notches. Uh-oh, don't know how to use the chainsaw. Ready? That's the ripping chain. You want to switch it?
Which way do I need to rotate it?
That's going to slide in once we lift it up.
Okay.
So, hopefully. And then try to do pressure. I'm going to slide this out a little bit more. Nice. Woohoo! Got all the roof joist on the kitchen. Now we're going to weave some black birch in there to hold the roof up steadier when we put the moss in.
Alright, that's good. Yep. Do you want to move this guy over a little more?
We'll put a cross bracer in there.
Alright. Now that's purty.
Today's day 16. Josh and I went down to the lake and tried our hand at fishing unsuccessfully, while Sean and Cody stayed up here and worked on the kitchen. We got back up and it was raining, so we decided to call it a holiday. Today is our halfway celebration. So we hung out in the cabin for a while, ate some snacks, finished up Lord of the Rings, and we're about to eat some berry bread. We have bunch berries, ligonberries, and high bush cranberries. And then we're gonna turn in early and watch some movies all night.
Hot cocoa as well. Ah, it is a truly merry day. Halfway to the return of the bush plane.
Halfway Eve.
Halfway Eve.
Indeed, sir.
Oh, halfway Eve, oh, halfway Eve, until we get the plane to leave. Oh, halfway Eve, oh, halfway Eve. Josh can't come up with lyrics. Oh, halfway Eve, oh, halfway Eve.
It's rained all day, we sit inside.
Oh, halfway Eve, oh, halfway Eve. After the movie, we took a nap.
Oh,
Halfway Eve, oh, halfway Eve.
my socks really stink. And that's a fact.
Now, yeah, harum.
Happy halfway eve!
Hey! Hava, Mickey, hava.
I'm adding that to dashes.
Put it over there.
You don't have to.
With all the other guys working on projects, I didn't want to keep interrupting them, So I devised this hanging system where I could mark where the other 2 hinges would go. It's not exact, but it worked for what I needed.
A death trap. Beautiful death trap.
Pretty would be decently proud. Those are pretty big.
We do. Hey. Good job, bud.
First time in Alaska. Good luck.
First time out, eh, bud?
Pretty good, eh?
Today's day 17. We are halfway. Yesterday was halfway eve. Crazy to think a year ago we were here and we raised the flag today, and we're getting ready to get out of here. And now we're just halfway. The trip is totally different. We've got food. Everyone's here. It's pretty nice.
Why are you filming me?
Show yourself too.
Don't be
Yeah,
shy.
I'm gonna film you.
I'm gonna go inside. Day 18. What a cold and dreary day. Where to begin? Didn't get a lot done. Well, actually, we made a little tool shed on the back of the cabin and just kind of tied it up around the place, took down some deadfall birch, but it was windy and rainy all day. But spirits are high. I made us some bread and Spam sandwiches. Ooh. You know, and cut some pickles up and put them on there. Ooh, mama, that was good.
Once the door was complete, the next item on our list was a window. Regrettably, I hadn't packed any window panes for this trip, so I improvised by repurposing another spare floor plank. In theory, this would be to shield us from the cold air coming in, and hopefully keeping the warm air from going out.
Okay. Farewell, fellas. Bring us back plentiful water.
Ha! Bush Cody here, making a table from the bush. Table, frame, legs.
Cody.
Cody. Bush. We don't need IKEA. We got ourselves wood, I guess. It's a really tall table. Some might say
That'll never catch up.
it'll never catch on. Name the movie. Oh yeah, there we go. Once we get the bottom bracer on, it will be good. Table.
Resume.
The Joshua swings are ineffective. You cannot see his face now, but he is disappointed. And David Attenborough's narration. I am David Attenborough.
Day 21. I worked on the steps. Sean did the bunk bed. Dash did shelving. Cody helped with the bunk bed. It really is like a bunch of little art projects going on at the same time, which is fun. It's a lot more fun than just notching and stacking logs. So, yeah, good day.
I see it. Thank you to the previous person that tried to make it here. It seems you've left us with a fire pit. And the random commenter who commented that it's still here for the taking. Thank you.
A little more backstory on the stove is that it turns out our lake neighbor, who we will meet in the future, was the commenter on last year's video. He had been trying to find this stove for 2 years now, and last year Cody and I actually stumbled upon it while we were searching for a better fishing spot. Or perhaps we were lost. And in his comment, he said whoever finds it first can use it. So I suppose being lost and rummaging through the dense underbelly of Alaskan marshland does have its benefits.
This is ground control to Major Tom. It's getting very thin. I don't remember the rest of the words. You refused the call. But House Mormont remembers. The North remembers. Are you trying to give us chills right now? Because Bear Island knows no king but the king in the north.
Now, what you've seen me making here has been my attempt at a double-walled stovepipe. This is to keep the roof timbers shielded from the actual hot stovepipe. Will it work? Maybe. Will I replace it all next time? Yes, most likely.
How's that?
Yeah.
Good?
So angry. It's an angry man up there.
And hear me out. Hear me out. What if instead of your 3-foot range, we do 6-foot range? Hear me out. Oh, we just make bunk beds.
But they're like double bunk beds. Yeah, they'd be like, all right, guys, seriously.
We have a home.
We could just go off grid. I know. Now the mosquitoes are gone, it seems totally doable to live a full year up here. Have a bunch of them ready.
That or, I mean, this is warm. It's nothing, but
Yeah, that should be hot.
that's very hot. So that it's working.
Our final project before we can wrap up this episode is, of course, the 2 bunks. Sean and Cody built the first one, while me and Dash made the second. Our setback here was that we only had a 1-inch auger bit, and we didn't trust just an inch of wood to hold our weight. So we had to auger 2 holes on top of each other and carefully chisel out the middle. It took a lot longer, but with nothing else to do out here, it's time well spent.
That was very musical at first.
No, when you hit it at the same time.
No, opposite.
No, it's gotta be the same time. Ready?
Boys, count.
Mine's too big. I can't hold it.
Remember your music theory. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Chad, you're looking like Brad Pitt in Fight Club.
Oh my.
But we know Brad Pitt in Troy's way hotter.
Of course, but he doesn't have the beard, so I could never beat him.
But neither of them compare to Brad Pitt in Legends of the Fall.
Oh, and he has a beard.
And long, luscious locks. Josh, you gotta come in with the Brad Pitt one. Quickly now. I can't think of another Brad Pitt. Fury.
But the hair and Fury.
Oh,
There
the Fury hair is pretty. God, how does one man have such good hair? All right, hottest female superhero.
We really need a handle on this bad boy. We all know Gal Gadot. Yeah, Wonder Woman. Yeah.
Okay, yeah. All right, day 23. Pretty good day. Yesterday we finished the first bunks, got them glued, everything. It was a bit nerve-wracking because they were my bunks. But they ended up being real nice. Hopefully, we'll see. We're sleeping on them tonight. I think everyone's feeling good. I'm feeling good. Everyone's happy. Having a blast out here. Kind of dreading the return to real life, but such is life.
Dude, watch this. Oh, it's bone chilling. Looks like some creature consuming you. Maybe this is why you should go to IKEA and not build it yourself.
What's the verdict? How cozy is it?
It's super comfy. Like, dude,
Really?
it's so comfy.
Yeah.
This is. I can't turn the light off now. I'm terrified.
The only appropriate syrup. It says log cabin if you can't see it.
What'd you say?
This is Buttersworth. Pretty damn good.
And your mama too.
This is log cabin. not the only
For a log
appropriate one,
cabin.
though. Mrs. Buttersworth is pretty dang good. It's appropriate.
This is far more appropriate than Mrs. Buttersworth. Mrs. Buttersworth wouldn't be caught dead up here. She would
Log
be caught
cabin
dead.
fits the theme
And
quite
Jemima.
well up here. But Mrs. Buttersworth would go quite well as well.
No.
It would be very delicious and appropriate.
How about that?
How about...
All right. Tour time. Follow us. Come on in to the cabin.
Somebody gonna actually go?
Yeah.
Or he's gonna stand out here?
Here we go.
Hello. So, the first thing you see in the cabin is the table, which I built, where we have our wonderful meals. It is for standing height. These wonderful shelves were made by Dash that house all the essentials, from cooking supplies, reading material, more food, medical supplies, and all the kitchen essentials in a jet boil. Continue the tour. Ah, yes. the high fireplace. These are stumps. Josh made this wonderful stand for a fireplace, where it is just high enough where you can't quite look into it standing or kneeling. Ah, the sock rack. Dash put that-
The flu.
Ah, the flue.
Or the
Old carrot
double-
can
Yeah.
to keep the heat away from the logs.
We're gonna replace this, so don't freak out in the comments that we're gonna burn our house down. And we know it's too close.
Bunk bed. Built by me.
More bunk beds here. We've also got personal shelves in each bunk bed. Here's Josh's here. And then the other side, up above.
Nice.
Over here by the window, made by Josh. We also have a little desk, currently being used for storage. Yeah, the desk was made by Sean. Back over by the beds, which I forgot. We also have little stools, made by Cody. Show the loft.
Ah, the loft. Forgot.
Extra storage.
Made by Dash. Coat rack. Ah,
Floor.
the biggest
And
part.
Sean.
The floor. Woo. Made by me and Sean.
Josh cut planks. I put them in.
It's very nice. Very nice.
Very hard to do.
Yes.
Day 29. Finished the cabin today. The enthusiasm and joy of completing the cabin wasn't there. I'm still proud, but I know that once we get a good meal, Cracker Barrel, in us, we're going to feel really good.
The cabin is done. I was hoping for more excitement out of that, but I just want to eat. I know, looking back at the footage, though, I'll be pretty ecstatic that about what we've accomplished here.